It looks as if the TNA ROH feud is firing back up as TNA officials are trying to recruit CM Punk and Samoa Joe.
Those two are good people that you should bring in if you're starting a television show.
Technically, Punk is under contract to TNA, although he has not signed the new amendment that allows the company to collect a 15% booking fee, which is a big point of contention this month. People are going back and forth about whether or not they like or dislike, because there's a lot of wrestlers who actually don't get other bookings other than TNA who are like, we don't care.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's not a single person in the locker room who's like, yeah, man, I love that idea.
Yeah, it means I have to charge 15% more and probably get less bookings. So there's fear that ROH is basically like literally coming for Ring of Honor, going for the throat. Just like, let's take Punk, let's take Joe, and let ROH die.
Yeah, well, they're both still here.
Punk moved to Philadelphia last year to become the instructor at the ROH school, so he has a lot riding on his relationship with the company, and also, he had that Teddy Hart stuff, and I don't think he ever particularly enjoyed working TNA.
Didn't seem like it.
At this point, ROH officials have yet to offer contracts to the wrestlers, so the members of the rosters are free agents with no legal ties that bind them to ROH. So they're free to be poached from, which is a long-standing issue in Ring of Honor history for a very long time.
Long-standing issue in every TW game I've ever done.
It's very annoying, isn't it? They're talking with Samoa Joe about bringing him in with Johnny Fairplay. The company is back talking with Fairplay, thinking his notoriety will help them when they start on TV. Fairplay suggested the idea of Joe, and the office people, who deep down hate ROH, and while it's never said publicly, several close to the situation say it's a common theme, love the idea of stripping ROH of its champion. There is no deal in place because Joe at this point has refused to bail on ROH without at least going out professionally, and as of the weekend, the negotiations had not reached this serious level.
I'm so excited to see this Joe push for the first time.
It is like basically the best thing they've ever done, the first year of Joe.
Like, I've only seen the payoff. So I'm very excited to see the week to week.
Because when you think of, well, how should Samoa Joe translate to a weekly television product? They just nail it. It's perfect.
Yeah. Which is astounding with how little commitment they have to anything. To have a year-long process.
Where it's just we're going to push this guy as he should be pushed. And then he's going to get over and it's going to work.
No one's had a year-long push in this company.
Who's had the longest sustained push in this company? That's not Jeff Jarrett. It's not the owner of the company. Mike Tenay, maybe?
Even Vince Russo took an L.
Yeah, AJ kinda.
Oh, come on.
But he was champion from June until October, and then champion from May to June.
He had a push, it just was never good.
But he's been a featured player. It's not like he's a background guy, you know?
Yeah, like I said, it was a push, but not a good push.
No. No one else. No one else.
To really emphasize this point, it's it feels like no one gets more than a 3-week push in this company. So, to the idea of a full year being dedicated to a new guy is insane.
I guess they kind of pushed Chris Sabin. I don't know.
Come on.
Kinda.
Come on, man.
It's AMW. They pushed AMW.
And then they broke them up weirdly, and now they're doing singles feuds.
But they're not broken up. They're just doing other things.
I know. I was talking about the other time they broke them up.
No, they just flirted with sex and then denied sex.
They flirted with sex. Oh, I'm gonna miss the sex jokes.
Yeah, and you just have the wholesome Vince Russo with his dopey freaking conflicted face.